So the positivity for Thor Ragnarok is definitely out there when you look at what critics are saying early on. Now, of course, this is before the reviews are coming, but all things are indicating that we're going to get a pretty solid movie. Possibly in the 80s for Rotten Tomatoes, but I guess we'll find out as the weeks get closer to release. Now, something recently released that a lot of people wanted me to talk about, so I'm sorry I haven't had time. If you guys know how I work on videos, I try not to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm just out binge drinking. I'll be honest with you, I'm binge drinking. And I went and saw Blade Runner, which was freaking awesome. You should all go see that. But now back on the topic of Thor Ragnarok, there was a recent behind-the-scenes release that shows Hela up against Thor. And this one is very different than what we've seen before. So I'm actually going to play the video in slow-mo and then compare it to the other one and try to explain to you guys why this might be happening. So maybe you think your eyes are deceiving you by now or something, but Hela is grabbing Mjolnir after Thor throws it in a giant green field. Now, of course, we all know that this scene takes place in New York because we've seen the conceptual art and we've even had them talk about it, and it's still in the latest trailer, which is raising a lot of questions on why exactly this is happening, what's going on, and where is this from. Well, if we look at Hela in this scene, it definitely looks like her special effects aren't as done up as they are in the New York scene, leading me to believe that this could have been an early placeholder or something like that. But another likely scenario that I don't think people have talked about is the fact that this could be a localization thing. Essentially, if you guys don't know, there's movies out there that they put out and small tweaks are made to scenes to make sure it's more location friendly, if you will, or localized. So essentially, that scene could be in a field like that because maybe somewhere like Greenland or Iceland or, you know, like Norway would rather prefer a scene like that that looks a lot more scenic. So they're going to shoot it because something like that is more familiar to them than a back alley in New York that looks dingy and like someone is going to jump out and shank you, right? So sometimes this happens. Now, like I said, she looks like her special effects aren't as done in that scene with the green behind her. So I'm willing to bet this is actually an old scene, like way before they put it in New York, and this was just an early test that they decided to put in this, you know, like behind the scenes look, just to kind of give people an indicator of what it looked like at once. Either way though, I don't think this has any bearing on the overall tone in the movie, and I don't think it's anything to worry about. But you guys, let me know what you think of it anyway. Do you think it's cooler in the field or in New York? I'm gonna say New York.